So before we get into the film, I got a poster after watching it. This gorgeous poster for Mad Max Fury Road. I'm so happy to have this. Like, this is just phenomenal. But I've already talked about Mad Max Fury Road. Today, I'm going to talk about a new film that recently came out called Kinds of Kindness. This is directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, who you may know from smaller, unknown films like The Favorite, Poor Things, The Lobster, Killing of a Sacred Deer. Yeah, you know. But now he's come with another movie, less than a year. No, less than like 8 or 7 months after Poor Things. That's crazy. But how does the film hold up? Well, I wouldn't say wonderful, but I really liked it. So, yeah, let me just get some of those little issues out of the way. I do think the first two stories kind of have like some sluggish pacing to them. And yeah, I think that's it. I loved everything else about the movie. I just absolutely adored how absurd it was and just bonkers the film got. In so many like moments, like I was just left with my jaw wide open. And I'm just thinking, what? How do they do that? I just adore when movies do that. Emma Stone, Willem Dafoe, Jesse Plemons, Margaret, what was her name? Qualley, Hong Chow, Joe Alwyn, Mahmoud Athi, and Hunter Schafer are all just absolutely amazing in this. Like, these actors are just like, I don't know what else to say. I just really enjoy their performances. Like, Emma, like, she's just fantastic in like all three parts. Same with Jesse Plemons, same with Margaret Qualley, and also Willem Dafoe, who was also looking kind of like slutty in that last story. Like, when he was laying on the bed, I was just kind of laughing at that. Like, he's just acting so fruity. Yeah, I just loved all the acting. It's just fantastic. From a technical standpoint, this movie is also pretty impressive, showing us several scenes like of the same actor, like two. Alright, so at the end of the second story, we see like Jesse Plemons, Emma Stone making out, and then on the other side is another like Emma Stone with like her stomach cut up, and I was just thinking, oh, that's so cool. And I think in the third story, like there were like two Margarets on like the same screen. I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember that. Like, I was just overwhelmed by all that. And two, like, the soundtrack is just incredible. I just love all the little piano notes sprinkled around, and just this choir singing. It's just, oh, I absolutely adore this score. I think this, if there's one thing about this film that kind of outweighs Poor Things, it's the soundtrack. But I mean, don't get me wrong, the soundtrack for Poor Things is still incredible. But I feel like Kinds of Kindness is slightly better. Just like a lot of great films that I've seen, this film also has spectacular lighting, cinematography, and framing. I just like gush over a lot of the shots, like that one of the purple car, like a tracking, like straight on tracking shots of like the purple car. And like that scene where Emma Stone is just dancing in celebration. I absolutely adore the look of this movie, just like Poor Things. But yeah, I think that's. Oh wait, I was also just laughing at that mid-credit scene of like, what was the guy's name? It's like throughout the film. RMF. Yes. I also just love the other. Some of the titles. They're just like, RMF eats a sandwich. RMF is flying in the death of RMF. But yeah, overall, I just think Kinds of Kindness, while not like as good as like say The Favorite or Poor Things, it's still another great movie from our favorite absurd director, Yorgos Lanthimos. He's got a new film that's supposed to come out next year, and we're going to see Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons again. So I'm already excited for that.